Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another installment here of Yoga with Matthew live in the desert. Today I am in New Mexico, overlooking the Rio Grande here, a place I've never been before. And once again, absolutely beautiful, amazing place. Quite different from the landscapes of Utah that I've been in for the last week. And, for about a week now, I've been on the road pretty much living outside entirely. And I'm feeling, that the familiar feeling of a lot of things in my body adjusting is happening where, I pop right awake at 6 a.m. and I feel great in getting up early in the morning, and I just feel like my body is syncing up more with the rhythm of the sun and the rhythm of nature around me. And so I wanted to lead a little meditation here today about reconnecting with nature and opening our awareness to the fact that we're part of nature. So I mean, as corny as it sounds, it's true. Like, as humans, we've been living for way longer outside than we've been living inside. And even when, we started building structures and, making shelters and caves or whatnot, those were like our safe home base for resting, or, certain other resting oriented activities. But most of our time was spent outside, doing things, working. And, things are very different nowadays, but anyone who starts spending more time outside after they've spent a lot of time inside, I think really feels this difference in their body, and it feels really good. Feels really amazing. It's got me thinking like, man, I just want to live outside all the time. So I want to lead just a little meditation today where we can connect with these different natural elements within us. So we'll go ahead and start. So go ahead and find your comfortable sitting position and close the eyes. Sit up tall. Take a few breaths. Let your awareness open. If you're inside right now, we'll let our awareness open beyond the walls that we're in. To what's happening in the environment around us, beyond the confines of our home or whatever space we're in. Just taking a brief moment to imagine whatever that natural activity would come to mind for you. Birds flying, rodents running around, plants growing, water moving. And feeling and knowing that as all of these natural forces are in process, we are also in process. Our growth and evolution, our opening. And so much can be learned about ourselves from studying nature. So first we'll place some attention on this wind element within us. And that can be just in the form of breath moving. So as you deepen in your inhales through the nose, feel that element of wind, of air. Oxygen supplying life to all the tissues of the body. Feeling it all happen perfectly with every inhale and exhale, sustaining you from moment to moment. Next, we'll bring our attention to the fire element. And this can be thought of as chemical reactions within the body. Chemical reactions that make digestion possible, hormone production, neurotransmitter production, all of the myriad chemical reactions that are happening inside our body to let all of these complex and amazing systems function together. So we'll feel an appreciation for that happening within us. Next, we'll focus on this element of water, remembering that most of our body is comprised of water molecules, and all the fluids flowing around in our veins and our lymph system, nourishing the tissues, carrying our blood cells, eliminating toxins, all the movement of fluid and water in the body sustaining you. Moving waters carry life, stagnant waters initiate decay. And finally, we'll connect with our earth element, our physical form, our bones, our hard tissues that give us the solidity to keep form, to keep a physical form. So with our next few breaths, we can just have a certain gratitude and feel all these elements at play within our bodies, within our material existence. So as this becomes known on a deeper level, we can feel our integration with nature. Now, we're not separate from it, but we are one and the same. So with that knowing, we'll conclude our meditation with the sound of Om, emptying the breath you have, taking in a new breath. And you can let the eyes open. Well, I hope following this practice that you feel some of that connection to nature that maybe you had been missing in life in some way. And of course, the best way to cultivate this in a real felt level is to just get out there and, go on a hike, go on some sort of nature adventure, whether it be close by or far away or someplace you've always wanted to go to and experience. In the last few years of my life, I've been spending more time outside and going on these adventures, and the amount of joy that it brings is just absolutely incredible. So That's something I want everybody to be able to experience, and want you to experience that as well. So thanks so much for participating. If you enjoyed this practice, I have a lot more music and mindfulness content on my YouTube channel, Seer Music, so you can subscribe there, and I'll be frequently updating with new music for my Seer Music project, and guided meditations with Kevin Karras, and yoga classes and practices outside as well. So yes, thank you again. Namaste.